Alright, so right now, Skarlet's Heart Pierce variation is fucking ruthless. It really is. So here's the thing about Heart Pierce. You're very limited on how you can punish your opponent. Very limited. So all you could really do in Heart Pierce is do that. If everything goes well, 15%, I get my health back. That's fucking cute, right? And then you could also do this. Oh, sorry. 9% if they break out, whatever, right? So there's that, right? But now, what you could actually start doing with Skarlet is actually have a pretty good Punisher right there. So here's the thing about this. Let's make him not do that, right? So now every time you punish your opponent, they get smothered because you could actually teleport. So here's why Skarlet's punish game is now fucking insane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, I think, is that the one with armor? Okay, that's the one with armor. So I'm gonna punish Liu Kang. Let me do it. And if he wakes up with buttons, he gets hit into the parry. The reason why that is so fucking crazy is because you really get to smother your opponent now with Heart Pierce. After they get punished with this, I could teleport and there's enough time for me to block. I could fucking block. Not only that, but I could do stuff like this. What, right? Then I'll teleport and then possibly I could just down one into a freaking parry or whatever the case may fucking be, right? You could really smother your opponent. Not only that, but here's a fun fact. You can't actually forward roll against Skarlet. This is actually a fun fact. So now when I clip you with this, backpedal, that's a punish. That is a fucking punish right there. Not only that, but you could actually do this. The timing for it is super, it's rough to do, but you could actually walk up forward. Let me see. Oh god, it's rough, but anyways, you can actually walk up forward just a little bit and then throw blood ball. If they forward roll, they land on it, you're basically in range for a free mix-up. For like you have the hit advantage of like 50. So like boom, I clip you with this. That's just the easiest way of doing it, but you can literally just start smothering the shit out of your opponent. Not only that, but like you could do this shit, right? This, and then possibly teleport if they get hit by it or whatever. But best thing to do is just start walking them down or throw a tongue in the back and stay in the back. So Skarlet's punish game with Heart Pierce is fucking insane. You really get to smother your opponent in Heart Pierce now off of her main Punisher. It's pretty crazy. Even like doing stuff like this. Like, check this out. That is a punish throw right there. You want to start rolling, like, it's really, really fucking good. But yeah, so it's just like, your opponent doesn't know after they get punished what you are going to do. I could just, teleport. I could start throwing blood balls from across the screen. I could start suppressing you with tongue. I could throw a blood ball and then teleport over here and then start. There's just so many fucking mind games to it. In Blood Drive, you could surpass Wake Up, like bypass Wake Up with Trance, and then you could slow the blood ball down and shit. But with like Heart Pierce now, her teleport is fucking insane. It really is. It's actually, you know, you can actually do shit. Now doing stuff like this is like even more realistic, like going into grabs. Like I used to do this before, but now it's like whatever, right? I can start doing stuff like this and then boom, just to throw them off. Or like there's just so many fucking mind games with Skarlet right now in her Heart Pierce variation. Like you can start doing shit like parry cancel. Like this is something that nobody really talks about, and that's really fucking crazy with Skarlet. That is her parry cancels. So we're gonna make Liu Kang. I'm gonna show you, break down Skarlet's parry cancels with you. This is a full blown. We're gonna make this bastard duck, and yeah. So when it comes down to Skarlet's parry cancels, they're kind of crazy. So let me break it down for you. When you like just do her parry and just let it go, you got the recovery of 20, which is absolutely fine, right? It's I wish it was less, but whatever, right? Here's the thing. The buttons that it really, really like works with is this one, and this one. And let me break down to you why. For this one, if I were to just do this move, look how much I'm like, oh, I'm up in Liu Kang's face. Look how much pushback there is between us. There's a lot of pushback. If I was to do it back here, parry cancel, what the fuck is Liu Kang gonna do? What is Liu Kang gonna do? He's expecting this. So you need to like program your opponent. Oh, Skarlet's throwing shit like this and stuff like that or whatever, right? But if you do stuff like this and then boom, like I don't have to respect you. I don't have to block right after that. I'm -6 all the way over here. Like, what the fuck is your opponent really gonna do? Is he gonna start doing flying kicks and shit like that? Not only that, but if you do it up close, you can just let that shit rock, and your opponent's like, oh shit, I don't fucking know. And now that you can like have the parry mind game off of your Punisher, that crushing blow is gonna add up real fucking quick. So doing this into that's really good. Doing this and then walk up grabs is always pretty good to do. It just throws your opponent off. Another thing I really like to do, and it always catches people off, is doing this forward 4 overhead. Just throws people off. People that want to flawless block and shit. Flawless block is fucking overhead. So there's that. So boom, this is the money maker, and then whatever, go into my short hopper. Boom, this, and being completely safe. Boom. Sorry. And then going to that, or even doing this, stepping back, and then going for the sweep is really good. So this is pretty fucking sweet if you ask me. This, or even hopefully they're pressing buttons, whatever, right? And they're just spacing me. If I ever to land it here, like, dude, Liu Kang's pokes are not gonna fucking reach. His fucking his forward 4, that shit's gonna fucking whiff. Like, they're pretty much fucked. He's gonna have to risk it by maybe throwing a fireball or a fucking flying kick. And some characters, like, what are they really gonna do in this situation? And then you could just let that shit rock for just a bit, and then so much. And then the next move is this one. Now this is where people really get thrown off. You're clipping your opponent with this, you're doing this mind game all day, right? Or taxing your opponent for health. You can start doing stuff like this, and then boom, stuff like that, or boom, this, and then walk up grab, or boom, implement your overhead, sweep, or even like do this and then start implementing this freaking game in. Sorry. Boom, and just start suppressing them with shit, you know? And one thing I like to do is, and then cancel to that, be completely safe, or end it with tongue. So there's just tons and tons of mind game. My favorite, oh, this is so good. When this works on people, woo, I get fucking pumped. Or down 4s into tongues, like just to throw your opponent off. Boom. And there's just so much space in between you guys. And the next one is this one. This is also another money maker right here, because people are just, I don't want to get hit with that crushing blow, I don't want to risk it, and then they get grabbed. And then there's this, and then overhead. Like, there's just a ton of mind games that you can do, and just mix it up. You can even do stuff like this, and then they're pressing buttons. There's just so much shit you can do with Skarlet's parry cancels. It's really dope. Not only that, but doing stuff like this. So sorry. Like, let's say stuff like that, just to throw him off. And like, oh, he's gonna do his fucking forward 4, and then, you know, teleporting in this game is just so fucking weird. Like, let's say if he would have got the read on me, right? Like, and then he's doing a forward 4 on the other side. Like, you could do stuff like that. Or best thing to do is just use the 2 bars and just go on the other side. That's probably the smartest thing to do. At the same time, you can just let that shit rock. There's just a ton of mind games. Think about Heart Pierce, that there's so much creativity in this variation, and it really bugs me that just people just like to backpedal and zone with it. But like right now, how shit's going in this variation, it's very strong right now. Very strong. The teleport suppression is fucking crazy. It really is. There's still a lot of startup, a lot of recovery, but for the most part, if you're using it just right, fuck, dude, it could be a long, annoying night for your opponent. And there's still so much fucking more that you can do with this variation. But for the most part, Skarlet's punish game in Hard Pierce is fucking ruthless. So that's just one thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Holla back. Check you guys later. Deuces.